What are you talking about?
That close right there.
GT. Hey, Miguel, you want to hit it? Miguel! Miguel!
Ginger
Miguel, man, come on, wake up. It's time.
Ginger I got a stool in my stomach.
You got a stool in your stomach. What?
I said, soothing my stomach. I'm glad you're back, man. Been
It's a great Sunday, man.
been an interesting weekend.
So I went out and got this. Well, I got two actually. This is a different one. But I got a blue iPhone charger cord. But the really neat is because this one's like wired. I got one that's corded. It's circular and it stretches. And that's for my car. It looks really good, man. I really like it. I looked everywhere for it. You know where I ended up finding it? I couldn't remember where I saw it. Of all places, I saw it at the hardware store, at Lowe's. If you're looking for iPhone plugs and charger adapters, go to Lowe's. They've got the best selection.
Do they?
They do?
You know the best selection I saw?
Where?
In Northern Virginia at a truck stop.
Truckers have the good stuff too. That's true.
Truck stop.
That's true, man.
Like, got me a nice cord. And it's wired.
Most cords are wired. That's why they call them cords.
I mean, but it got a hard shell. No, whatever. We don't even talk about it.
No,
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Got a hard shell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just glad you're back, man.
I'm glad to be back.
You know?
Saturday we did roll call. We had 5 or 6 online viewers at the same time, which was phenomenal.
Wow.
Today, well, if we see 6 live viewers at one time, we're going to call roll call out. What that means is your name goes on the Wheel of Souls weekly gift card giveaway.
Oh, man.
Hey,
I don't know what I had in my eyeball, bro.
Probably an eyeball.
Oh, that's what it was.
We should probably kick this show off. We ready? We got 2 people watching right now. We're watching for that number to go up. Today it's Monday, July
the 1st
and it's coffee time
with SubaruSteve
and Anthony V.
Is that crooked?
You're
Is
crooked.
it like your name, your S missing right there?
No,
The
no,
S?
no. I told you that it looks bigger on when you're viewing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. Today is National Ginger Snap Day.
I got ginger ale.
Ginger Snap Day.
I got ginger ale.
Today is National Ginger Snap Day.
I got ginger ale.
National Creative Ice Cream Flavors Day. Can you say that real fast?
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
You don't have
Breyers chocolate.
You don't have like a mixture?
I like Breyers vanilla and chocolate with a little bit of Hershey syrup on it.
If I do, I like vanilla with the caramel in it.
Hey, it's not time for that yet.
I just want to peel it off.
Peel it till it hurts. Peel it till it hurts.
Why you want that?
It's also National U.S. Postage Stamp Day. You know what I can't wait to see? A SubaruSteve Anthony V postage stamp. Really good. Be like this. Look at the camera and smile. Come on. We need to go in them photo booths in the mall.
I don't want to be that close to you, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. And better than that, all you postal workers out there,
Postal.
you know what I'm talking about.
Don't go postal.
You know what I'm talking about.
Don't go postal.
Don't go postal, but that's right. It's National Postal Workers Day.
You gotta appreciate them.
Man, stamps, but better yet, the workers themselves.
You gotta appreciate.
Who
them.
said this? You ready? I got a quote.
Someone said something.
Yep, said, I like stamps. I like to lick 'em before I stick 'em. Who said that?
Someone that was messed up in the head.
I like stamps. I like to lick 'em before I stick 'em.
Who said that?
I did. I made that up Saturday.
You made that up?
Saturday or Sunday, yeah. I said, I like stamps. I do like to lick 'em before I stick 'em. Yeah, man. Yeah, for Rizzle. For Rizzle.
What's a rizzle? What does that even mean? What does that mean? No. This is a good question.
Look.
No. I didn't say look. I said, check this out. What does that mean?
What does what mean?
What you said.
Exactly.
You said for what? Rizzle. What's that?
What?
You said for Rizzle. What does that mean?
For real.
Then why did you just say for real?
I don't know. You got something Subaru? That's me.
I wasn't going to talk
Going
about
into
something
July.
super. I wasn't going to talk about something.
We're halfway to Christmas.
No, I understand that, but I wasn't going to talk about something super.
Oh, he's gonna
I want to talk about something New York. To all the New York.
We got 3 viewers. If we
Quiet,
get to 6,
man.
I just got to
Listen.
shout it out. Look who
all-
just came in.
Let me
Look at that.
finish.
She's a babe. Say hi, Mom.
Stop that.
She is a. I'm talking
Look,
about.
man, you can't hit me.
Why?
Listen, to all the New York Knicks fans out there, I apologize.
He's sorry.
I don't apologize.
He's not sorry.
Y'all would never win.
You'll never win.
We thought this was going to be the year.
Good morning, Irma.
You could have got KD. You didn't get KD.
What's KD?
Kevin Durant.
Oh!
They didn't even want to give him a max deal because he's hurt. And now he's with the Nets.
That was Saturday
No,
Sports.
no, this was
something
yesterday.
Subaru. Something Subaru.
This was yesterday. I'm telling you, everybody in the world is talking about this right now.
Fine, but you're supposed to be talking about something Subaru
No.
right now.
Everybody in the Subaru is
This ain't
talking
the
about
Kevin Durant show.
Everybody in the Subaru is talking about this right now.
Why?
Man, yesterday,
Yesterday.
I went to the store and everybody was talking about it. I'm talking about like people was like, hey man, this is like the biggest and by far the biggest.
Rachel breaks 7 people. Roll
The
call,
biggest.
folks. Roll call.
It is a roll call.
All
If
you gotta
are
do
live,
is type a certain word and you'll be registered for the Wheel of
don't go
Fortune.
nowhere.
Wheel of Luck.
What is the word?
Look, it's Lizzie Bean.
What is the word?
There's 9 people.
What is
there.
the word?
The word is the bird. The bird is the word.
So they
I'm
gotta
pumped
take-
up. You know what? I'm getting a gift card
What
right
is the
now.
word?
It's going to complimentary gift card giveaway right now.
That's too long.
We had 9 people. Not down to
Say
7.
a word. While they're here.
What word?
They're leaving.
They know the word. All they had to type was the word here.
All you gotta do is
Why
say
didn't you
here.
just say the word?
No, because you're the one that was. Look, if you are here, all you have to say is here, and you will be entered into the
Like
drawing.
here with the ear?
Here,
Or
H-E-R-E.
H-E-R-E. Like Rachel Reyes. She is here. She said here. She's on the
You will be
she's on
entered
the
into
list.
the drawing
That's
to
right.
win a complimentary gift card.
So when you hear roll call, you only have to do it one time.
Say here.
Just say here. Oh, Lizzie's not here. Oh, Lizzie. Oh, Manny's here.
Well, you don't have to be here.
Lizzie,
then.
I think you're here because I see you. Come on in and have some fun. Okay.
All right.
Something Subaru, maybe?
No, man, I'm telling you. By far, this was the biggest free agency ever.
Hey, what's going on in sports?
It was the most max deals I've ever seen in my life. People getting 190 mil for 4 years. That's a nice contract, man. You'll be able to take care of your family. You'll probably be able to set them up for life.
I'd buy an island.
Do you think you could do that?
What, buy an island? Absolutely.
No, I'm just saying.
What?
190 mil. Do you think you could set up your family for life?
I'd like to try.
You know what I heard? What a
190
player.
million?
You know what I heard a player
What
once
did
said?
you hear what player once said?
A player once said.
Once said this.
He said, I play the sports, but he said, my mental illness is worse than my physical.
Whoa.
He said, because my peace is on the court.
We can relate with
Can
that.
listen, my peace is on the court, but when I get off the court, guess what? I still have to take care of my family. Because guess what? Everybody has a handout when you're a millionaire. So how do you justify
Dark
that?
hands, light hands.
Who do you give money to?
Dark hands, light hands. Whoever's got their hand out.
Do you give? So if you give money to everybody, how would you have any money?
Because when you give, you get back.
Would you help someone that can't help themselves?
Yeah, how much you
So if
want?
I was a drug addict, would you continue giving me money?
How much you want?
I'm asking you a question.
Here, there's $1.
Steve, I'm asking you a question, man.
Don't throw my money around
I'm
like
asking you a
this.
question. I'm
funny
asking you a
money.
serious question right now where people go through these serious situations and you...
What's the question?
If you had money,
Yes.
would you continue to give it to someone that can't help themselves?
That's like giving them a fish or teaching them to fish. I would teach them to fish.
If someone didn't want to learn.
Then they'd get pretty hungry because I would not keep giving them fish.
Exactly.
So they would want to learn how to fish.
Exactly. But some people won't ever come out of that spell.
Okay. Can we get back on task?
You have to want to get better, man.
Man, I want to get better. I want you to get better.
I was trying to talk about something serious.
It's not time for that. We're following a format.
Man.
Well, we're not following a format.
It was something serious, Steve.
It's not something serious. It's something Subaru. Then SubaruSteve's message.
Why?
Then Anthony V's
Anytime I ask
message.
you a question
What's the question?
about something serious, you don't ever. I'm talking about mental health out here in the sports era, man. I only had a short amount of time to talk about it. It was only about to be 30 seconds.
No,
30
you have
seconds.
a lot of time to
And
talk
we've
about
turned
it.
30
If
seconds.
I can ever get to my message.
Stop it, man.
It'll be your
Why
message.
you keep hitting me, bro?
You hit me.
I'm not hitting. That boy blocked like 3 of them. That boy is nice. I am back.
Oh, yeah.
Here, if y'all was here Saturday, I was under the weather.
He is so proud because he can
I still have my
block the
ginger
throws
ale.
of an old man.
That's all right. I still have my ginger.
Oh,
bro.
whoa.
Oh,
Occasionally I have a quick move.
ginger ale. Stop, man. It's ginger day.
Oh, Ginger Day. Ginger Snap Day. Okay, so let's talk about, since we're not going to talk about something Subaru. And right
Are you
before-
here?
Right. Oh, roll call. All you got to do is type the word here, folks, and you'll be on the complimentary gift card giveaway, Wheel of Souls. Listen, my message here. What do these words have in common? Come on, follow me now and I'll follow you on your message. Writers, paper mail, postal service, letter carriers, and recipients.
They all like paper. I don't know.
What do they do?
Work hard.
Okay, writers, they write a message. What is your message on life? Yours and yours. What's your message on life? If you had to give a message to people, to your neighbor, say somebody just came across the boat, they just learned how to speak English, and they said, hey, tell me about life. Okay? Paper mail gives you something to hold on to. Oh, I forgot. July 1st, National Postal
Why do
Worker
you keep
Day.
doing that, man? Like you be during the message.
Have you thanked your postal worker lately?
Hold on, Steve. You do this a lot. I'm gonna give you some proper etiquette.
Etiquette?
Yes, etiquette.
Etiquette.
When delivering a message, you can't interrupt your own message and go to something else.
I hate it when I interrupt myself.
Because then the lead up to your message
Yes.
and the delivery that
Yes.
you're trying to get, you completely devastated. Everything you just said, I forgot about.
Writers, paper mail, postal service, letter carriers, and recipients. What do they do? Writers write a message, something you hold on to. Paper mail gives you something to hold to and look at, your physical presence. Letter carriers, postal service receives and directs the paper you hold in your direction. Letter carriers deliver the paper message to you. And recipients, that's you. What does that got to do with everything? Well, I knew, let's see if I can get there again. One day, like the phone booth, this process will cease to exist. Remember the phone booth? Did you ever go into a phone booth in your life?
Yep.
There's people now, I don't think my grandson's ever been, not my 1.5-year-old, my 20-year-old. I don't think he's ever actually walked into a phone booth because there's just hardly any of them around, if there are any. Well, one day the Postal Service is going to go that way. And we thank all of you out there that
Why
are
would you say
getting us. The reality is the truth. They're fighting against FedEx and they're fighting against UPS and
They're still
fighting
the number one.
right now. Yeah,
They're still number
they'll
one.
tell
man.
you. Anybody that's been in the Postal Service for years will tell you how much it's changed.
I hear you, but they're still number one.
Well,
You
it
know
is.
how hard it would be for FedEx to deliver envelopes
Well, my point is
on top of
this:
the packages?
people are now. In schools, they're no longer teaching cursive writing. People
no,
are
no,
now
no, no,
slowly
no, no, no,
forgetting
no,
to
no,
write.
no, no. They went back to it. Come on.
Oh, when?
They went
Yesterday?
back to it. No, they went back to it. Come on. Because I talked about the same thing because I was sad that my daughter wasn't going to learn.
Good
They went
story.
back
I
to
like
it.
it. Good story. So look, one day like the
False.
like the
False.
cell phone
True.
booth. The cell phone booth. They're going to probably make cell phone booths. The phone booths are gone. Postal service could go away. How do we help others? What about our lives? How do we help others? How do we live on when our time is up? How are you going to live when you're gone? When your time is up on this planet, how will you live on?
It's called living a legacy, man.
Living a legacy.
You gotta leave a legacy, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
How do we help others after our time on this planet
I
is
can't
gone?
even. You're
I like it.
You're not
You know, I
going to
like it.
answer the question.
Make a
because my
plan.
answers are
Put
too
it on
long.
paper. I agree with you 100%. Make a plan.
Mhm.
Put it on paper.
Okay.
Share it with others. And
All
the key
right.
thing is review it daily.
You were long-winded on that one, bro.
And next is Anthony V and your massage. Are you
Check this
ready?
out, man. To answer your question, no.
Sure, it says
Sit down. Sit down. To answer your question, no. Sit down, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell you what a wise man once told me.
What'd I say?
Not you.
What?
A wise man once told me. He said, "Let me ask you a question.
He said that?
Let me ask you a question.
You said the wise
Are you
man.
ready, Steve? You asked me to do this. You said you can be serious, so I'm asking you to be serious here, man. We got a message here. A wise man once told me. He said, "Look, Why don't you remember your great-great-great-great-grandfather? Do you know your great-great-great-grandfather?
I know my dad, my grandfather. No.
Why not?
Because there was no internet? There was no cell
No,
phone?
I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because he didn't leave you anything. If your great-great-grandfather left you something, left a legacy where you walked into the house, your grandfather's house, and you saw a picture on the wall, because what he left is a legacy and a blueprint of how to be successful, then you would know him.
Do you know yours?
No, because he didn't leave me nothing.
I would have to say it's because in that day and age.
Okay, no, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna prove you wrong because you.
I didn't say
you're
nothing.
not hearing me. Watch this. Michael Jordan. I bet you his whole generation after generation after generation after generation will know exactly.
Well, look how much money he makes a year.
But it took one person.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he had to be a celebrity, but it took one person to do something different.
So who would you call a Michael Jordan of 300 years ago?
It depends on whose legacy or who. You could talk about.
What would you have had to have done 200 years ago?
The Wright brothers. Edward Agapone. Even though he was.
Okay, those people are leaving.
But guess what?
leaving
There's
a
other
legacy.
people that we don't know about that have left legacies for the family. But the question is,
Like who?
I don't know individual people in their life. I asked you a question.
You just said we don't know
And you
about it. How
asked
would
me
I
a
know?
question. You said, "What would you do?"
What
and I
would you-
said, "Leave a legacy."
Okay.
So I need to make sure I leave a legacy big enough to where not only my daughters, but
Their daughters.
and so
Their
forth,
daughters.
and so forth.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm doing it right now. What do you mean?
What are you doing?
I'm living a legacy. I'm living a legacy. What are you talking about? You asking too many questions, man. Let me tell y'all. Let me get back to the. It is my message now. So, Steve, I'm gonna need you to just be cool, calm, and collect. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions in between, and when I ask you some questions, just give me the real truth.
Pablo, turn my mic.
Okay. So look, he said we're halfway to what? Christmas? We're halfway to Christmas, right?
That's true.
But this is how I like to see it. I like to see it like this. We are halfway through the year. And look, guess what? And if you aren't where you want to be, you still have the rest of the year to get there. Guess what? All y'all that have been working hard and in your mind you feel like I'm not where I want to be, it's okay. Because what you don't realize, you know what they don't realize? You don't realize the work you've put in. You put in so much work that the next thing you're going to realize is
Awesome, and we're glad you're
Everything-
watching right now. Thank you,
everything is going to feel like it's easy. Because you put all the groundwork together. So now the second half of the year is going to be your year. It's going to be your time. Look, continue to strive, continue to push forward. SubaruSteve,
Yeah.
why do you do this anytime I'm going through my message, man? I have a delivery. It's called a punchline. Bam, bam, bam. It's like A, B, C, easy as, and you're
1,
like,
2, 3.
no,
Do,
that's
re,
not what I
mi,
wanted to
A,
say
B.
though. I didn't want to say A, B, C, easy
What
as.
did you want to say?
It could have been you and me. Gosh darn. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, buddy.
I know.
I'm sorry. I need more caffeine.
I know you're doing your own thing. I'm trying to do. Come on, man. Get with the program here, man.
All right, shoot the poop.
I don't poop and shoot. What are you talking about?
What the heck is that?
I don't know.
I don't poop and shoot.
Are you okay?
Wonder if anybody's ever shot a gun while they're. Never mind.
It's possible.
What's your message?
I just told the people that. And I'm telling you this. Look, SubaruSteve, we got the second half of the year, man. We got the second half. The first half is over. We've been working hard. But guess what?
What?
We can still turn it up.
Yes, we can.
We learned from the first half.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to execute even more in the second half.
Yes, we are. We are, therefore it is. Don't
Hold on.
drop that on the floor.
Oh, I can't drop the mic?
No, man, you'll break it. That mic's undescribable.
I thought it was a mic drop moment.
No, it was, but don't drop the mic.
Woo,
Drop it in
mic-
your lap when you catch it.
as long as you know it's a mic drop moment.
So you do it like this.
Next time, no, I got an idea.
Here we go. Watch, ready?
No, I got an idea next time. I'll put a pillow down here. We'll just
A
be
little
like,
bit of pillow talk.
no, man.
You like pillow talk?
No.
Come on, bro.
No. Stay over there on your side
Maybe
of the
we should
earth.
do away with the sands and in the mornings just hold the mics. What do
I'm
you
not
think?
holding the mic. I don't have time for that.
You want to talk in my
No,
mic?
I don't. No.
Why'd you laugh when I said
Because
that?
I know how your mind is.
Well, no,
man.
that was your
Your
mind.
mind is all messed
My
up.
mind didn't do nothing.
It's just like with that one guy, LeVar Bell.
What one guy?
when the girl said, you want to change.
Oh, you want to switch gears?
You want to switch gears? You heard his new interview?
What?
He said, I don't need to apologize to her. He said, it wasn't nothing sexual about that. I wasn't trying to hit on her. He said, the only way I would hit on her if she broke in my house and I mistaked her for the boogeyman.
He likes boogeyman?
He said, that's the only way I would hit her. Wow. He said, but I don't need to. He said, for her to get offended, her mind was in the wrong place.
You know, true that. I got to say that. That's very, very true. Hey, listen, folks. Tonight, between 6:30 and 7,
Straight Talk!
Listen to some Straight Talk where we do not laugh, smile, or joke. We stay serious.
Oh, for the first time each week.
We've done it a few times.
Oh, no, the first time each week. First time each week.
He said, the first time each week, we used to be there. Boom!
Listen.
The time, sir.
For the first time each week that he's actually going to be serious. Because I'm always serious. I just hit you a lot. Come on, bro.
What are you doing?
No, hold on, man. Strong arm. I got my strength back, bro. I got my strength back. You saw that?
You saw him Saturday. I was just playing around with him like I always do.
Bro,
he came up and joking around. I was like, "What's up, buddy?" He said, "Why you always put your hand in my face?" I said, "Whoa."
Bro, you threw a paper at my head, man.
Oh, you do that to me all the time.
When?
All the time.
On the show.
No, out there too.
Off the show, do I throw
All the
anything
time
at your
out there.
head? Off. And then he want to keep putting his hand in my face.
Bad.
He was like this.
Yeah. He was feeling bad. He did not have any patience for SubaruSteve.
I said, I told you that I didn't have no patience. I said, Steve, right now is not the time, bro.
I'm ready to...
And he was like,
So I got over. I went back and did my thing. About a half hour later, he comes up and he goes, "You okay, man?" Just checking the pulse.
Yeah, and what happened after
Checking
that? What happened after that? You left an hour later.
Oh, man. Somebody lit my fuse. But
yeah, come on, man.
Listen, what's happening this summer? It's a Subaru summer. Tell me more about Subaru summer.
We're 12 days away, man.
12 days away from...
Right there. It's a you don't have it up there. It's over there.
It's a Subaru summer. Anthony V and SubaruSteve proudly present.
Right here, y'all.
Pablo, next time, let's have these words over here. Saturday,
Right
July
here.
13th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Oh,
we have complimentary coffee and donuts, and we have complimentary Subaru owners that are going to be here out front in our
with their
lot.
Subarus.
The weekend update is going to be done outside live. First time ever. With people around, we might have to take the mics and just walk out and interview people. That might be fun. Go out and look at some of the Subaru cars that are out front. Maybe. Strong maybe.
You may need to put a mic like...
I understand Rachel Reyes may be bringing some donuts too.
How are you going to double up on donuts?
Oh, double up on donuts. I'd double down. Make that 12 dozen 24.
What
That 24, 48.
No,
how many donuts could you eat at once?
What is a double down?
It's a gambling term. You don't know anything about that. It's something adults do.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my goodness, look what you did.
That's called a H of a block.
Look, I'm going to kick you back to Monday. Back to last Monday.
No, we're here. Monday right now, everybody. Yes.
1 is the loneliest number. Oh yeah, life hacks.
Life hacks.
I can't believe
On
it.
the 1st of July, we got our life hacks coming to you live from SubaruSteve and Anthony V's Coffee Time.
Coffee time.
Take vitamin B complex during the summer.
Monday, July.
Insects don't like the way it makes you smell to them, so it wards off mosquitoes and biting fleas.
It what?
That's the
Take vitamin B complex during the summer.
Don't like the way it smells. It makes you smell to them, so it wards off mosquitoes.
I wonder if that's true. Anybody out there taking a lot of vitamin B? I wonder if I wore vitamin B, would you stay away?
I'm not an insect. But,
I thought you were the ant.
I am the
Ant-Man.
I am the Ant-Man.
The Ant-Man. No, that says, look what that says. Monday, 1 July. That was pretty clever.
Oh, that was kind of corny, but yeah.
Yeah. And we need the one there, so if we look at it on YouTube, which I hope you all are subscribing to us on YouTube, because we're going to slowly migrate from Facebook
Vitamin B12
to YouTube.
Oh, you must need energy. We don't need energy. We're trying to keep away the insects like him. So if you want to keep away SubaruSteve,
why are you so cruel, man?
Oh, did you watch Saturday show?
No.
How mean you was?
I'm never mean.
Oh my gosh, you kept hitting me, man.
No,
and
man.
I was feeling sensitive, no homo.
Did you look sick?
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm glad you're back.
You just say anything.
Don't forget Straight Talk tonight between 6:30 and 7. It's a Subaru summer. Okay,
No,
Pablo,
you
I
could've-
got it. It was there.
I almost had it. See, that right there will get you. That right there will get you put in the hospital, man. Will get put in the hospital.
I can't help myself.
Yes, you can.
Stop picking on old white guys.
I'm picking on an old
Is that
white
gonna be
guy.
a new hobby of yours?
He's an old white guy.
I'm gonna go pick on some old white
You
guys.
talk to him on the phone, he's gonna tell you that he's probably like 30, 40.
Who?
In your mind, are you old or young?
Depends on who's there.
Exactly what I said.
A couple of us are like never grew out
Hold
of our
on.
teens.
Disclaimer for all those that are still out there.
Disclaimer.
SubaruSteve has multiple personalities. He has 27,
But we never talk about number 28.
So look, I just want to let y'all know that it is the
I'm up at
first
Holly
of the
Farms
month.
and Beacon Hill
It
on
is
Route
the
1,
first of
Richmond
the
Highway,
month.
having their tater
It is
wedges.
the first
Man, those
of the
are so
month.
good. And Holly
It is
Farms
the first
chicken.
of the month.
Do y'all remember
And
Holly
nobody
Farms
knows what
chicken up
Super
at
Steve's
Beacon
talking
Hill?
about. So what we're
Right in
talking
front of
about
the old
right now is that
Memco
it is
store.
going to be the first of the month, and we want y'all all out there to make sure you finish the month 1-0.
Don't forget
So
Real
now that
Souls.
we're
I'm
in
gonna
the
go take a
second
walk
half
off
of
the
the
short
month,
pier.
everybody that did say they were here for roll call, you'll
Bye-bye.
be entered into
Bye-bye.
the drawing.
Oh, my grandson said granddad.
I
Did
know.
you see
You
that?
sent me the gosh darn
Video.
Man,
He
get
said
out of here.
granddad.
He couldn't say. Look, he tried to say say grandma. He was like, no. Say Gigi. He was like, say that.
But he said
What does
granddad.
that do? Ah. So look, everybody out there, this is all I want to say. I want to make sure y'all finish the month 1-0. 1-0. Start the month off right. Start off right. And look, hey, remember, we are still taking donations for your shoes. 500 million.
Children, teens, and adults.
Wake up every day without something to protect their feet. So we need your help. We need your help. Continue to donate. And you still will be entered into the Wheel of Souls. So we'll be announcing the winner sometime today.
No, by the end of the week.
For
We
the
hit-
year. Roll call.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it every day. You know how much that will cost us?
What are you talking about?
We do a roll call every day, and on Friday, everybody who participated
Are you-
each day
what
gets
is your
another
name?
entry.
What is your name?
SubaruSteve.
Why don't you ever, when we do our introduction in the morning, why don't you ever say my name like that, bro?
Anthony V.
What was that?
Show's over.
What was that, homie?
Sound like you needed some. Sound like you
Like,
needed
what
some.
was you doing?
I don't know, man. Where does this go?
Hey, man. Do you ever cry yourself to sleep?
Not anymore. Look at me. Did you see these pictures, man, from Saturday? This was like a party of a show, man.
So you tell me you used to cry yourself to sleep?
Well, this is when you were sick too, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, and you were just being the mean person.
Did you look at all these? I'm gonna go lay them on Grace's desk.
No, man, don't do that.
Why not?
Cause, bro.
You'd be like, what the heck is this?
Exactly, that's what I feel like. What the heck is
Funny.
this?
Funny.
You're not funny. You're funny looking.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it when you flatter me like that.
Yep.
Tonight, straight talk. What are we talking about tonight, man? I was thinking about road rage or anger issues.
You got anger issues.
No, I'm not an angry guy at all.
You gotta learn how to cool off.
I'm cool. I'm cool. Cool to be kind.
Sometimes you need to take some deep breaths and hold it and put something over your nose. Yep.
Why? Why would I do that?
I don't know why anybody would do that, because I don't even know why you would do that. You know that was not really smart. But yeah, sometimes you gotta take some deep
Well, I
breaths.
trust you. If you tell me to do something, I'm probably going to say, okay.
Look, sometimes you gotta take some deep breaths.
Why don't you? What was that? I felt. Are you passing air back there?
No, man, I don't know what happened, bro. What happened? You felt something?
I felt, yeah.
Oh, maybe it was like a ghost.
Can you turn the light on so I can see
The light is on. What are you talking about, man?
the other light?
The other light.
The other light. I feel good.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Knew that I
It's
would
good to see you, man.
Hey, come on, you're not done.
What are you talking about? Why are you asking me to do so much, man?
You.
What's wrong with with you, bro?
I don't know. I feel.
You know what you look like, though? I'm gonna tell you what you look like.
What I look like?
Oh, man, get out of
You
here,
been giving
man.
out mugs?
Yeah, I give out mugs.
I like these mugs, man.
Huh?
I said I like these mugs.
Well, they don't like you.
Subaru, SubaruSteve Anthony V.
You mug somebody,
Our
bro?
phone numbers. And
Bro, did you mug somebody?
And the SubaruSteve.com website.
Did you mug somebody?
Who do you want to be mugged?
No, did you mug somebody?
No, I would never mug somebody.
You sure?
Have you watched The Handmaid's Tale?
Look, you're not about to talk to me about this right now, huh? Catch that.
Oh man, don't throw stuff in my face. Don't do it. This is not the time.
What are you talking
You
about?
was tripping, man.
I was tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you was tripping. I walked by the office and I was like, Steve, calm down. You lost.
Oh, Greg, I was ready to tell you to F off. I was hot, man.
I already know you was.
I don't normally let my temper out. Maybe 3 times a year. That was.
What was that?
That was number 28.
What was that?
I'm sorry. I got to. No, it's okay. We can't talk about him.
I was
3
like,
times a year. He's not very happy about that.
Look,
So I keep him back in the background.
that's why I said what I said and walked away. I was like, I ain't gonna give him time to snap off. I saw it in your eyes. I was like, calm down, take some deep breaths.
That's the guy we don't talk about, man. He flipped.
Man, tell him he is weak.
You better. The next time he pops out, he's gonna remember you said that because he's got a great memory.
He's weak. Look, I'm a track star. So I hit and run. And run.
I almost bought you a Batman watch yesterday.
You look like a Batman.
I started to do it.
I'm Batman.
Next time I'll spend the extra few dollars for you.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Going Batman.
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 Going Batman.
I wonder if Indians, the country of India, I wonder if they have a Batman.
Batman.
Like, Batman! I am Batman!
You're Rodman.
I'm Batman!
You're Rodman.
You're Robin!
I'm Batman.
Man, why didn't you tell me the thing's still broadcasting? Lori Johnson!
What are you doing?
Lori, how are you?
People are there, out there in
Lori.
them streets. Hold on, let me get down to the level.
Oh.
No, man, get away from me, man.
Oh, that was a moment there.
No, it wasn't
Somebody
a
take a
moment.
picture of that and send it to me.
It was not a moment.
Get that still shot. Make it
It
just
was
right.
not a moment.
It was a moment, man.
No moment.
That should be a cover photo.
No, bro.
Yeah, both our heads together.
No, no.
Yeah.
Bro, get out of here, man.
I better stop this before it goes in the wrong direction.